Happy Friday, Soul Family. Wow. I can't believe it's almost the end of April already. And obviously spring has started. And it's been nice weather here so far. Excuse me, we're going to be getting rain tomorrow at some point. And we have the new moon Sunday in Taurus. I know this whole week and the week before, a lot of you and myself, we're all going through all these changes and shifts. And it feels like yesterday we just had the full moon in Libra. Interesting enough. It feels like a week ago, not even though, but this is how time has been moving quite fast. The energies have been moving really fast, and this is Robbie from Guided by Fire, and we're gonna do a reading today before we do the new moon reading in Taurus. And there's lots of changes, and we're already in Taurus season, and Aries season's over with. And many of you, I know whoever's listening is mostly the Empress, Divine Feminine, or the Divine Masculine, the Emperor. A lot of things are changing. A lot of increase in repetitive synchronicities, especially mirrored numbers. Everyone's been going through vivid dreams. I know I went through one yesterday. Kind of strange. I kind of laughed at it this morning when I knew what it was. A lot of timeline collapsing has been happening. And as we moved into the beginning of the 5D Earth, and I know there's been a lot of ascension and activations have been going on lately. And I haven't been on here for a while. I've been extremely busy. Today is kind of taking a break with the decluttering. I actually emptied my whole living room, finished yesterday. I had started the day before and completely had nothing in there. All I had to do was vacuum and wash the floors. And of course, when you move things around, when you're decluttering, Feng Shui comes into play, moving any stuck or stagnant energy out. And also, I know a lot of us have been constantly grounding. You may be feeling at this time to go out in nature more and more. Not just because of the nice weather, but you may have that urge. So weather may not be a play in it. Which is awesome because you're going to be grounding a lot more in this Taurus season. It is a fixed earth sign because things are coming, all your dreams are manifesting into the 3D. And I know there's lots of changes going on. People are changing careers. People are moving from one place to another. And, you know, I've been decluttering and I've been going through lots of changes myself. And I know a lot of us were, whatever we were purging before, but you could be purging stuff today before the new moon. And could be emotions, could be physical ascension symptoms. So definitely, please, comment below what's what's coming up with you. That's one of the most important energy exchanges. Comment, like, and share. And thank you all for doing so. So I haven't been on here a while. There's been some major decisions that I've had to personally start to make and, reorganizing myself. Since it's been 5 years since my dad has passed, and I know I have to move at some point. And one of the things is when you're staying constantly grounded, and many of you are probably definitely not letting the ego creep in and letting go of fear at different times, been letting go a bulk of the fear of everything moving forward. So we're going to be getting some messages today, and I'm going to be pulling out the New Moon Manifestation Oracle deck. I'm going to get some messages what we are going to start feeling with this new moon in Taurus, and see what is coming up. And it's also really important as of today, to really keep your thoughts positive. And when you keep your thoughts positive, you're going to be clear in exactly what you want. Because there's going to be lots of options for everything and any little thing. And especially with, if you're dealing with financial challenges, opportunities are going to be opening up, and probably a whole abundant amount of opportunities. So you're going to be narrowing down your choices by using your intuition. So we're going to see what comes out from this deck, what we need to know, the main energy to look forward to. This is going to be different before the new moon reading. So let's get this and see. Angels, ancestors, galactic beings, divine source, God, the universe. Nice clear message. What are we going to manifest this new moon in Taurus? Because new moon's about manifesting new things. And Taurus season falls also obviously in May, and that's a 5, and that's about change. So let's see what we need to know, what we're going to be looking forward to with this new moon in Taurus. A lot of materialistic things are going to be changing. So this is what could be, flipped out, over. The new moon in Cancer, relax. Definitely staying grounded. You see all this calm water and this green energy here. It's calm water and complete stillness with this new moon. So relax and know that everything is being taken care of. You could be having periods of self-care, beside going out in nature, doing something for yourself, something you enjoy, something that you actually will help you relax. Wow. Second card out the deck. Yeah, we have more water energy and green. So new moon in Pisces, attuning to the divine. So relax, attune to the divine, and Cancer, Pisces energy. And, the green represents nature, but you probably are going to be guided to be around water at this time. Even though it's raining here, going to be raining at some point tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. So with this new moon, relax and staying attuned to the divine at this time. Really important to stay divinely connected to the universe, source, the angels. And it's also still water here as well. So we have water energy coming out. Let's see what else is coming through. Anything else? Yeah. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Whoa. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. This is a message that's saying, and this is grounding, lots of earth energy at this time. And there's a card stuck behind it for a reason, yeah. Aha. So be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself of how far you have come to this point and time in the present moment, because this is saying a lot. You have went through quite a number of many difficult challenges, and you staying grounded is going to help you navigate everything and anything by also putting love into the situation. And when you're proud of yourself, you're going to be in gratitude continuously for everything that you have in the present moment. So if you are experiencing delays with anything, because Taurus is also a slow, patient energy, and it teaches you patience, staying grounded. And there was a card stuck behind it for a reason. So we have a lot of water and earth energy. So we have a lot of relaxing, calm energy that's peaceful, harmonizing, staying in balance, because that full moon in Libra was absolutely powerful. It was things that when you surrender, attuning to the divine as part of the surrendering process, letting the things fall away that no longer serve you, that's been out of balance. And that is on an energetic level, even in a physical level. Some of you, if depending on if you are in a karmic situation or your Empress in a karmic situation, and obviously we know that this is more than just karmic partners. A lot of karmic cycles have been closed, and a lot of karmic justice being served, and at this time. And it was interesting. I saw through the sunlight. I was by my kitchen sink washing dishes in the evening, and I saw this beautiful rainbow light, and that's a sign that you are both protected, your journey is protected, and your life is protected. And it's funny that this card came stuck behind this one. Yeah, New Moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. So we have a lot of water energy that's still, and you can see the stars and the moon. Cancer, Pisces energy, relax and attune to the divine. New moon in Cancer, new moon in Pisces. And this is the overall energy. And I've been seeing for the past, well, this is all week, really, lots and lots of bees around me, which is miracles. And that is a sign of trusting all will be well. You know, if you are finding yourself going into ego about taking certain types of action steps towards decisions of whatever situation you're in, relax. Be proud of how far you've come. And trust, you know, all will be well is also surrendering everything to the divine. Because you're also being in gratitude for any delays, whether it's in your connection or in your life, because you know delays are creating the way. You know, you may be, you know, certain decisions you might be making or needing to make may be delayed a bit in doing so because there is a reason, and that's what your soul and intuition is telling you. Because there's going to be lots of options happening at this time. So, wow, this is some messages, yeah. Yeah, this is important. This is bottom of the deck. Yeah, we just left the Aries season. Full moon in Aries is cooling your emotions. So this is definitely fire energy and passion. But you see how the ram is all relaxed and laid down, cooling your emotions. And this Aries season taught us lessons to take inspired action, but not in lower emotions or energy, or any reckless action, or in lack, or in fear. And a lot of that was being released. This is still being released on a deeper level. A lot of past lives being released. And that includes karmic situations, whether they're other people in your life that have been karmic, that have been falling off. And you're taking the steps forward to allowing it to let it go. Forgiveness when you need to feel need to forgive. Forgiving yourself first really is the key. And yeah, keeping your emotions cool is really important at this time. Being proud of how far you've come. Being proud of yourself, of cooling your emotions is really what I'm getting here, this Taurus Aries energy. Yeah, trusting all will be well. Relax and attune to the divine. So if you need help making decisions on taking certain action steps, definitely pull in your guides, angels, ancestors, and we will, you know, they will help you. They will give you the answers as you need them. So we're going to get some cards. What is happening? We're going to be pulling the Talisman Oracle, see what's coming up here. Because a lot has been healed. I mean, on probably the deepest level. And I noticed with 2025, with the moon cycles, a lot of them are going a lot more smoother for most of you. Some of them have not been. And, you know, especially when the full moon comes around, but a lot have been really smoother. And especially when it feels like time is an illusion and timelines are collapsing. Yeah, wow. Ooh, wow, that's the first card that flipped over and flipped out. So, union right here. And I'm getting these are two bulls, or it's a feminine or a cow. You got light and dark, yin and yang, and the yin and yang symbol is right here. This is what's coming into fruition, especially, you know, with the Taurus season. Taurus also embodies the Empress card, and the Libra and Taurus embody the Empress card. And you're in your full divine feminine power. Your Emperor is in his full divine masculine power at this time. They could be going through a dark night of the soul. You could be emerging from the dark night of the soul. And many of us probably were and didn't realize it from the end of the fall and winter onwards. If things have towered over, felt like the bottom of the barrel, you're getting out of it because you can only go up. So definitely this is also about communication coming in. Most of you are probably in your full inner union in the 5D. So what comes up must come down. So your union, whenever this happens, physical union in the 3D and divine timing, but definitely also it's a sign of communication coming in. Wow. And we're going to see what else, any more messages. So this is what's happening. You know, as we moved into the 5D new Earth, the old 3D Earth has completed separating. So that's why you probably feel that there are people falling out of your life. The ones who are remaining in your life are meant to say, yeah. So we got two cards that flew out the deck. Healing energy. Lots of it. Wow. So this is really the main energy. This is the main message coming from this deck. You have this tree here with you see the tree trunk and all these roots. And this is like the earth, obviously, going into the earth, connecting with Mother Gaia and the heart chakra of Mother Gaia. So all of you have been going out in nature, including myself. Some of you may be going out in nature 2 and 3 times a day. With this Taurus season, you're going to be going out in nature a lot more. And it's not just because the weather is getting nicer wherever you are. I don't know, what the weather is you are in the world. But also staying connected with Mother Earth at this time is really, really crucial. And this healing energy happens where a lot of gentle releasing. So you could be guided to either 2 things. Hug the tree or lean up against it. Because the tree is very, very powerful with grounding. It's releasing that any lower energies, any lower thoughts, any negative thoughts, keeping you grounded, keeping your thoughts positive. You may be saying cancel, clear, delete randomly, and you don't know why. Because you're also being protected, when you go out in nature. Union and healing energy. And there's a lot of healing that's been taking place. Some of these releases, a lot of them are in vivid dreams and have been very, very gentle. And usually when things purge from Akashic records, they are usually gentle, but they're also a very high vibrational activation. Yeah, this is a rebirth. Wow. These are the 3 cards. They just flew out this deck. You're definitely going through this rebirth. The third eye chakra, a lot of ascension symptoms of upgrades, activations, all kinds of activations. And the skull represents like the death card in tarot, which is transformation, the death card. Something old is leaving. A lot of stuck and stagnant energy you could be feeling releasing. That's why it's very important to ground, even though the grounding card didn't come up. But this tree here with the rooted tree into the earth is helping you release all these lower emotions, grounding in the the earth star and root chakra, the sacral chakra and solar plexus. So pay attention how you feel after you go out in nature. And any challenges you're going through, you will be able to make clearer decisions, especially when so many options and opportunities are around. You will be able to get clarity to make the best one that is a match. But this union is definitely coming into the 3D for many of you. And I already know, yeah, so a lot of transformation is happening. This rebirth is coming and is happening for your physical union. And a lot of healing energy at this time. And it's also important to keep your energy fields absolutely clear. Be mindful of the people you surround yourself with, places, and things. Okay? Yeah, eternal charisma that came out. Wow. So this is interesting. Beautiful card with flowers. You could be seeing a lot of flowers around since it's spring. Admiring your own garden, others, whatever, wherever, whatever's growing all over the place. And you're finding this eternal charisma. Wow. Last message, bottom of the deck, good fortune is coming your way. This looks like the scarab beetle. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. You recently, and probably especially in March and in April, have been turning this, and transmuting a lot of karmic energy and turning it into dharma. And this is also saying with this good fortune is to be patient at this time for these opportunities to come. So we shall see what's going to happen with the new moon in Taurus, yeah, and what's going to come into fruition. And also with this good fortune is courage, yeah, a releasing. This was saying, this is definitely, yeah, I was just going to say fear, and I got the overcome fear. So you've been with the lion, which is strength in tarot, and there's a lot of courage, you know, breathing and overcoming lots of deep, deep fears, okay? Really important that this has been happening, releasing a lot of fear and a couple of ascension symptoms through the solar plexus. And every time you release fear, you're getting more and more courage. And there's so many different kinds of fears, especially fear of the unknown, but you know, trust all will be well. Because there's lots of amazing surprises that are happening. Yeah, ask for divine guidance, last card. So that is definitely looks like a dragonfly up here. But there's definitely a frog. Asking for divine guidance, overcoming fear, asking divine guidance to help you release that fear and to bring in courage. You could take 3 deep breaths, breathe in love, or breathing courage and breathing out fear. Eternal charisma, and that's what's showing through you. This is all mirrored energy. You're going through this rebirth at this time. A lot of healing is taking place out in nature. Yeah, because your physical reunion or union is coming. Some of you, it may be reunion. A lot of you, it may be union, especially if you've been in a no-contact situation for a long time. So, those are those messages, and I am going to bring in the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle, and 2 cards flew out the deck. Wow, 1111 Twin Flame. Everything is possible, and 5-5 breakthroughs. This is interesting. You might be seeing lots of 5-5s and 5s all over, and 11-11s. 56 I saw the other day, and 5 and 6 adds up to an 11, and that was the 11-11. Everything is possible. And what's possible also is breakthroughs. You see this portal and this light at the end of that portal, them walking through. This looks like the Empress, divine feminine, and looks like the masculine, the divine emperor, having these breakthroughs. You both could be having breakthroughs at this time. And the 2 swans here, light and dark. And all these hearts, unconditional love. And then here is shaped like a swan. So we have a lot of love and sitting on the water. Wow. So going through this portal, These breakthroughs are processing the karmic debris. And, you know, comment also below what kind of karmic situation you're in. And I know many of you, you know, the mind and ego focuses on whatever, if there's still a karmic partner, but that's being dissolved. But you could have karmic neighbors, families, friends, karmic co-workers, karmic bosses, superiors. Anybody can be that's there to teach lessons. And these breakthroughs are coming through. Some of the epiphanies when you process the karmic debris comes in divine timing. And, you know, a lot of cycles are being closed. Interesting, yesterday it was not windy, but the gate to my deck kept closing and closing and slamming. And those were signs of doors closing and a new one is going to open. So all different kinds of breakthroughs are going to be happening, especially by the 5-5 portal. Wow. So let's see if we get any more messages from this deck. But that's also the main energy coming through. That everything is possible and all is well. Let's see if we're going to get any more messages coming from here. Be interesting what else will come out, right? Yeah. Oh, 7-7 King. Divine Masculine. Wow. You could be seeing lots of 7 sevens. 777. 7777 or 17. It is the Emperor. And this is also validating that breakthroughs are coming for them. They are processing karmic debris, a lot of them. You could be processing karmic debris. And you could just see here, yeah, at this time. Wow. So you could be feeling definitely all of this, Empress, of the karmic debris releasing, because you are one energy, you are one soul. So any heavy burdens, so you could be feeling, you know, lighter and lighter as the day goes on and as the day moves forward. Let's see if we have another message coming through here. But yeah, they're processing through a lot of karmic debris. And you probably feel this right now. Let's see, nice clear message. One more message. Ooh, 2 of them. 3. Ooh, we have another 1111. I am enough. Letting go of expectations. And there's the butterfly, the sign of transformation. And you're letting go of expectations, Empress. It is very important to reaffirm when you need to that you are enough. Anybody or anything that in the past that made you feel that you weren't enough or weren't good enough at some point has healed on the deepest level possible. So you may be reminded to say this affirmation, I am enough. So we have another 1111. You absolutely are. And by you saying this affirmation, it'll come downloaded automatically. Yeah, you're letting go of every expectation that you've had. 3-3 Merkaba activation. Ground, shield, and protect. This is really important. You could see the illuminated Merkaba around this golden bubble, protection bubble from the divine. You're being divinely protected. You could be seeing lots of 3-3-3s. That is also validation. Yeah, staying grounded, shielding yourself, shielding and protecting your energies is really vital at this time. And you could also do that by grounding. You could be shielding and protecting your energy anytime. But when you do go out in nature and ground, you could pull up an energetic bubble and protect and shield yourself. So this is really important. This is what's being mirrored back. Yeah, this is why the Emperor is having all these breakthroughs, processing this karmic debris. And they probably are grounding, shielding, and protecting their energies. And yeah, I am enough, letting go of expectations. And the last card, last message from here. 2-2, you could be seeing 2-2-2s, divine order, practicing patience, staying patient with yourself. So it's important to stay grounded, shield and protect yourself. And when you ground yourself, You're practicing patience, and you see all the crystalline energies in this Merkaba. This illuminated Merkaba is all illuminated. And this is also telling you the universe has your back. Practice patience. Everything in life is patience, and patience is your power. Wow. Yeah, that's quite a bit of... Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Amazing messages. Yeah. This one came out, just flipped off the top. I thought that was it, but not. Releasing the past karmic relationships. Every karmic relationship, whether it's a karmic partner, karmic family members, karmic friends, karmic co-workers, whoever they are, neighbors, you're releasing the past at this time. You're letting this all go. And this is being let go. Yeah, processing karmic debris. Is releasing the past. Wow. Ooh, that's some messages that came through. And let us get some quick messages from the Twin Flames in Union Oracle. Most of you are in your 5D inner union. From the beautiful Guided by Angels, Liz Harrison. Let's see what wants to come up, because what comes up must come down. And this is what's happening. So obviously, definitely communication is coming in some way, shape, or form. And however that's coming in, that's part of releasing the expectations, because that's not your job, Empress. Your job is not to reach out. And many of you have not reached out. Let's see what they want us to know. Nice, clear messages, angels, ancestors, galactic beings. What do you need to know that is happening in your union? 2 cards just flew out of the deck. Yeah, you bring out the best part of me, the Emperor is telling you. And I love the feel of your skin. So this is definitely intimate energy as well. That could be, you know, the last time you seen them, you could have hugged or kissed them, or both. But they did not forget the feel of your skin. Wow. And you bring out the best part of me. Wow, amazing messages. Yeah. And anything else final coming from this deck? That might be it. Who knows? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Angels, ancestors. Yeah, this one wants to come out. Yeah, these 2. I have a gift for you, and they will be bringing you a gift of some sort. And this is about communication. I love how we can talk for hours or sit in silence and both are okay. And that's what happens in union, or when you are around each other. 2 more cards also came out. I would do anything for you. So they're definitely letting you know, and this is mirrored. They would do anything for you, anything you need help with, anything you need support with. And even if they are silent, or you both are talking for hours, because time is an illusion. So this is about communication coming in for you and your connection. They probably will let you know about this, about I would do anything for you. And they know deep down, Empress, I know you both know that this will never end. Yeah, this is eternal. This is all eternal love. Any more final messages? Yeah. This is beautiful that's happening. Anything else that wants to come through? Yeah. I love last message. I love spending time with you. And there's going to be a lot of time spent, a lot of, you know, made up of lost time that was spent with each other. Yeah, they know I love you. Wow. So there's a lot of love coming through, a lot of unconditional love with this. Oof. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be interesting with this new moon. Let us get any final messages from the Divine Masculine Messages of Love from Liz Harrison from Guided by Angels. Let's see what they want to say to you, Empress, at this time. Nice, clear message. What do they want to say to you at this time? So we have a final message. Ooh, 2 of them just fell out the deck. Yeah, the Kundalini is rising. Yeah, and your smell drives me wild. Absolutely. You could be feeling lots of the hot flashes going on all different times of the day, especially at night. Could be during the day. The Kundalini is rising. You are utilizing that energy into creativity. And wherever creativity is needed in your life, it's not just being in service or at work and everything you need to get done, Empress, but the Kundalini is definitely rising. Your smell drives me wild, so they are smelling you. And you are definitely smelling your Emperor. There could be certain unique smells that you are smelling, and that is your Emperor. There are certain unique smells that you have, and they are smelling you. So this has really also been feeling very heavy. And two more flip out the deck. Our love will conquer all, absolutely. Focusing on the love and the firework effect. Yeah, the Kundalini is rising. Our love. So there's a lot of passion coming here with these messages. Any final messages, Spirit? Any final messages that are coming through? And yeah, I will get there. So that is the final message that's come through. I will get there. So they're coming towards you. However, which way, you will know, you will feel it in the energy, Empress, but they will definitely get there whenever that is, however divine timing works, and they're letting you know that. They could smell you from miles away. Wow. So these are the messages that are for today and for the weekend of what's happening with you and your connection, your journey. I am sending you lots of love. Have an absolutely fabulous Friday. Enjoy. Especially if the weather is really nice out there, get out there in nature. You may want to get out there more. I was out in nature really early this morning, which was awesome. But I now have changed other things around. I am now going out much earlier in the morning because I have lots of things to do and decisions to make, but I'm also giving back to myself at the same time. So any chance I get. So I haven't been on here for a while because so much has been going on. I've been going through a lot of releasing and narrowing things down. I am dealing with a situation that needs to be solved. And I know, especially, giving me ringing of the ears. I know what it's like to deal with karmic family members. And you know on your journey when those family members fall off or are about to fall off or they fell off, however, that it happens for a reason. Some will fall off naturally and smoothly, some will not. Some will be coming wailing away because you've closed the cycle. But anyway, there's no reason to give energy to them, especially if the cycle's been closed. So I am sending you all lots of love. Have a fabulous Friday. Have a magical weekend. And I will see you all either probably tomorrow or Sunday for the new moon read in Taurus. So sending you all lots of love. And if you would like a personal reading, reach me at Robbie's Fire Pit of Magic 474@gmail.com, or any of the ISA Light Code meditations I do on lots of things. And I'm offering a special on ISA Deep Energetic Cleanse, Ancestral Past Life Clearing, Karmic Energy Clearing, all that other stuff, ancestral stuff, past lives, or everything. It's up to not quite a 1 hour session, but if you would like to, please, like to book one of those, definitely email me too. So, sending you all lots of love. Have a fabulous Friday. Bye for now.